Alright, so this video I'm going to show you now. This was actually one of my first ever videos I made, even like months before I actually started YouTubing properly. I filmed this in Nicaragua in about the middle of July. I was 2.5 months into dropshipping. I did have like a few months watching videos before that, but I only actually started in May, like beginning of May. So this was filmed in middle of July, 2.5 months in. I was purely sniping. Just using DSGenie as a software, didn't have any stock track, anything like that. And I thought it'd be cool to do a video of me calling up eBay live, raising the seller limit. So yeah, I wanted to add in the screenshots of before the seller limit before raising it, and then the seller limit after raising it. But it was months ago, so I don't know where those screenshots are, unfortunately, but whatever. Also, keep in mind it's one of the first videos I ever did. Quality, some of it isn't excellent, but you'll get the gist of it, and I think you will find some value out of this for sure. And I actually filmed another video recently, actually, in fact, 3 nights ago. So like, today is January the 21st. So I'm gonna put this one on put that one on after that. How I raised my seller limit back then, how I raise it now. So stay tuned. Hey, what's up, guys? So this video, I am going to call up eBay live and ask them to raise my seller limit so that I can list more items, list higher priced items, and make more money. So I'm going to use my phone to call up. I'm going to put it on speakerphone. I'm going to use a different camera to film it, record it, so that you can see how I speak to eBay, see how you can call them up, and just see that it's easy to actually call up and ask for the increase in seller limit, and that they're actually they're a really nice, friendly bunch, this eBay staff, and they're really helpful. Yeah. So currently my seller limit is 1,400 items per month, and currently it's at 965 listed and sold together. I've actually got 325 listed, some of them at 1 stock, some of them at 2 stock. So I don't have any stock tracker. So basically I generally set, when I list an item, I set it up as 2 stock. Then let's say someone buys it, it goes down to 1. Then someone buys it again, it goes down to 0. When it gets 0, I manually increase the stock, so generally up to 2. Yeah, so that's how I do it. I do it manually. My seller limit in terms of the amount is 48,000 a month. I'm allowed to sell and list or have up collectively 48,000 a month. So I'm going to put a picture up. So as you can see, I'm like 1,500 until I hit the limit. So when I hit the limit and I make sales and it goes down to 0 stock, if I'm at the limit, I won't be able to bring them up back to 1 stock. So potentially I'll be losing sales unless I raise my seller limit. And yeah, it's great. It's great that I'm having this problem. It's not the problem, but it means I'm selling, which is great. So yeah, so it used to be the case that my the items, so my item level and the amount in terms of pounds level, they were kind of the same. But now these days I'm listing higher priced items, listing fewer items but for higher price in order to make a higher profit of the items without having to put through as many orders. So I'm basically wanting to make higher profits with using less time, essentially. And obviously with more sales I put through, more orders I put through, the more customer problems I have, more returns, more missing parts, more items arriving damaged. This is a fucking nice view. Shit. Damn, look at that. Forgot to show you before. But yeah, so anyway, that's pretty much it. Let's call up eBay, let's see what happens. Alright, it's a bit dark, but that's fine. Yeah, so I'm in Nicaragua. So obviously I'm dealing with a lot of places in the UK, like eBay, PayPal, all different kinds of suppliers, different shops. So sometimes I've got to call them. So I'm in Nicaragua. How the hell do I call places in England? Well, the answer is very, very, very easily, because I don't know if you can see it. Nope, can't see anything. but I basically use, well, 2.5 months ago I added $10 to my Skype credit for the first time. I'd never used Skype credit before. Sorry that you can't see my beautiful face, but that's fine. You get to see the beautiful sea and the fucking sick pool. So I uploaded $10 to my phone 2.5 months ago, and I've still got almost $3 left, because it's so cheap. It's incredible. I think they charge me 2.3 pence per minute, which is like 3 cents a minute, and it's so cheap. It's amazing. But all right, let's get to it. So contacts, eBay UK support. Let's do this. Let's raise these seller limits. Every time I raise them, they pretty much double it. So let's see if they double it this time. Currently my limit is 48,000 a month. Oh.
May be monitored or recorded. First, say or enter the phone number that's on your.
Oh fuck! What's my phone number?
Say or enter the phone number on your account, including the area code.
Damn it! What's my phone number? I don't know my English number because I use fucking Nicaraguan one. Be right back. Let's start again. Bowl. Calling.
Hi, welcome to eBay. This call may be monitored or recorded. First, say or enter the phone number that's on your eBay account, including the area for one-time passcode. Say or enter it now. Or say, I don't have one.
I don't have one. But it's quicker if you do.
That's okay, we can go on without it. In a few words, please tell me the reason for your call. You can say things like, I'd like help list an item, or how do I change my payment method?
I want to increase my seller limit.
Let me get an eBay teammate to help you.
That's perfect, thank you. It's morning, beautiful morning in Nicaragua. Got my coffee. Gonna make a smoothie soon.
Hi, you're through to eBay support. My name is Perfect. I have this account here. How can I help you today, Andrew?
Yeah, so I'm just calling to see if I can raise my seller limits today, as I've pretty much hit them. Thanks.
Yeah, I'll have a look to see now. So your limits are currently set at 1,400 items, or to the value of £48,000. Okay, so
Exactly,
what sort of items are you actually selling at the moment?
Sorry, could you say that again?
What sort of items are you selling at the moment?
So I'm dropshipping, so I'm selling a variety of items.
Are they all within different categories, or are they within one category?
They're in a variety of different categories, to be honest. Yeah.
A variety, okay. And what sort of companies, or what companies would you be using for dropshipping at the moment?
I use Amazon quite a lot. I use, to be honest, I think I use about 25, maybe 20 to 25. Kind of, yeah, finding items from different stores and putting them up. I've got a friend helping me. It's going well.
Yeah.
I just wanted to ask as well, because Yeah, like so drop shipping it's allowed, right? So I'm aware of that.
Yeah.
But
It is, yeah.
because I know that there was like a change in the algorithm, something like that, back in April, and I heard that like a lot of accounts in the US specifically were affected. They had a drop in sales
Okay.
to do with that, but I don't know if that's something you know about or if it's just rumors or.
Yeah, it's not something that I'm too familiar with.
Yeah,
to be
fair
honest,
enough.
That one, Andrew.
Yeah.
I was just going to say in regards to your own account.
Yeah.
So, just something to keep an eye on. Like last month, you were down here as an eBay top-rated seller. You currently are still top-rated seller.
Yeah.
Just at the moment, if you were evaluated today, so your
Yeah.
next valuation due on the 20th. If you were evaluated today, you would be actually just going back to above standard. So there seems to be a few late shipments that have.
Yeah, I'm aware of that.
appeared on
Yeah,
it.
I've been on I spent the last the 4 days on holiday, so I kind of
Yeah.
let it go down a bit. But I'm definitely picking that up now. So that's due to late shipments.
You're aware of it.
Yeah. I'm definitely So my holiday's good. I got it out of my system. So I'm working hard sorting this out now.
That's perfect.
So that's due to late shipments, is it? That was due to late shipments. Shipments, was it? That it's potentially going to drop?
Yeah, so it's due to late shipments. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
So again, the one thing that's going to improve that is just more transactions that go through. Then that percentage starts to go down again. So that's fine.
Yeah.
Um,
And I spoke to a eBay customer service rep on the live chat a couple of days ago, and just to ask about that. From what I understand is when the order is complete or almost complete, the buyer then has a chance to give feedback, and then they have an option to rate whether it was delivered on time or not, and what they rate then that affects the seller level. Is that right?
Yeah, so as soon as an item is received, the buyer will basically acknowledge that has been received, so they'll confirm on their side. And at that point then, the metric essentially is triggered. So it will be, at that point it can be determined if the item arrived late or if it arrived on time. And then if evidence shows that it was actually arrived, or that evidence contradicts anything that says it was late, then we can look at appealing it for you as well.
Yeah, sounds good. Yeah, and so the best way to make sure my seller level doesn't drop is basically, just to keep making sure everything arrives on time, I guess, yeah.
Yeah, exactly, yeah. It's the only thing on your account that you should be looking at the moment.
Yeah.
Because everything else, like cases and that, is fine. It's just with some of the late shipments. And it's not even that many. There's a few of them there to look at. So, again, it's not kind of a lot of work, really, as well.
Yeah,
but in regards to the limits, what I can do for you here is I can bring these up from... So you currently have 1,400 items as your quantity limit.
Yeah.
I can bring that up to 2,000.
Okay, yeah.
And then for the value amount from 48,000, I can bring that to 8,000, so an extra 20,000 on that.
Yeah, okay, that's amazing. Yeah, that would be great.
Perfect. So look, I'll put this through for you now.
Yeah.
You'll have access to this, Andrew, in about, I'd say about 5 or 10 minutes. Usually you get a message through to your eBay account just confirming that the change has been done.
Yeah.
At that point, you're okay to start listing again. Is that okay with you?
That's brilliant. Yeah, thank you. I appreciate your help. Nice one.
No worries. Look, was there anything else I could help you with today?
That's all for today. Yep.
No worries. Look, enjoy the rest of your day then, Andrew, okay?
Thanks. Cheers.
Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Right, bye. Ooh, that was easy. So that was the 5th time I've called up eBay to ask about seller limits, but like every time I'm like, no, I don't want to call them. I feel kind of, like just in case like they're gonna say no. That's what my mind tells me, like, no, what if they say no? And the fact that I've got to tell them I'm a dropshipper, I kind of feel like hesitant to say that. This time I was pretty comfortable. It's the 5th time. But yeah, exactly. I mean, I find that if I'm just completely honest, all is good. So that's it. That's pretty much how to call up eBay and raise your seller limit. And it's pretty easy, as you can see. And they're really, really helpful. They're really helpful people. And, technically I'm paying for their salary in a sense, This month I'm paying, my bill that's going to come out of my account in a few days is £2,000. My next bill is already over 3,000 and it's rising up, so yeah, it's all good. I'm paying for this service, I'm paying for them to help me, so it's all good. I deserve the help, so do you. So yeah, let's turn this video off. Why am I so dark? I've got to sort the lighting out next time, or rearrange the sun, something like that. Yes.